We are here at John O'Quinn Field. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Oregon State Beavers and the Houston Cougars. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, Houston's head coach told me right before the game, even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, coach has been warning his players all week, do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. The Beavers offense will have the ball first. And Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside with speed, take the top off a defense, catch posts and goes. A lot of it goes through this tight end. So it's getting to the sticks, working open in zone coverage, being that reliable target for the quarterback. That's going to be important in this one.
No doubt. So that starts with great hands, contested catches, using that big frame to catch those intermediate passes, move the sticks, really be the go-to guy in this offense.
The play fake. Rush right in his face. Fires to the middle. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. To the air, it's Murphy. Look out! On target over the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Second and long here. Hits inside, it's Hatcher. A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with third down and 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Shotgun snap on third down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls.
Converts on fourth down. Still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Beavers have this offense rolling. Trying to move them on the counter. Breaks into the open. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. At the end of a play, there is an injured Houston player on the field. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Might have got some room entered to the goal line. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the extra point makes it 7-0. He'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Cougars offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. This coaching staff, really this entire offense, licking their chops to try to take advantage of this matchup. The transfer has it his first carry. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Let's talk for a second about Houston. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Sells to run, looking to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Walker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Wigman. Out wide left, it's Hughes. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. That's caught. It's Thomas. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Cougars! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. The extra point here would tie the game. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll toss it to the left. Into the pile, maybe got 1. He stopped at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Finds his big tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air.
Snags it and he's open. He's at the 50. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Beavers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Hatcher. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Sends it back in motion. Quarterback keeps it. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run.
And it's not sexy and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
At the end of quarter 1, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd. the draw. It's Newberry. There's some room. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Beavers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. Touchdown, Oregon State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. The run inside. It's Hughes. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. All right, guys, let's talk Houston. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters. And tell you what, watching Houston a year ago, man, they really did a great job on defense. And then when the run game was going and Connor Wigman throwing in the running game, they really could take off and play good games. Now, bringing in Hughes from Oregon, they're hoping to get now that 1-2 punch with Wegman, Palmer, that can get this offense to the next level.
You really do have to be impressed with head coach Willie Fritz and the job he's doing here in the portal, trying to bolster what he already has established. You mentioned the defense and you mentioned quarterback, but you know he wants to be physical. He wants to run the football. Makai Hughes is a guy that can help them do that. So it's going to be really interesting to watch this Cougars offense this year as they try and navigate the Big 12.
Quick give. It's Sanford. Swamped immediately.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Right side, it's McGarry. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The screen, he can go. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Toss sweep to the left. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive threats.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. Oh, pressure's coming. Hauls it in. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Hatcher. Got the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
He now has 61 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Move to his right. He'll pull it down. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side. Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half. The Beavers using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And this is why, as a defense, man, you don't want to let the quarterback outside the pocket. Once he gets outside the pocket, now everybody else has to adjust, and some people have to leave coverage, and he goes and he starts going towards his right. Nice job by the receiver finding some space towards the sidelines. They get the completion and make the play.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. On the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And this one is perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Beavers will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Catching up with Oregon State's head coach here to start the half. Guys, we may have an upset brewing. As you know, this team came in here not highly ranked and highly regarded, but that doesn't matter. The players on the field have had something to say, and they are really taking this game to the home team. We'll see if there's an upset continuing here in the second half. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Back to throw, it's Wigman setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Searching for space. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Dragged down.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
They'll try to get it through the air. And the missed connection on third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the Beavers will punt this one. They snapped it to the up man. He's on the run. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McMillan.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Tells to fake. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Now after the sack, there is a man still down. I believe it's the quarterback, and boy, would that be a devastating blow. We'll have Holly check on that. Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. Third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Beavers line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Looks as if he's going to run it. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Wants to throw. It's Wegman. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they can't make the connection on third down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. A low line drive and short kick. He'll haul it in right around the logo. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. Here comes the Beaver offense, ready to go. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's McMillan.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires to the big fella. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Straight ahead, it's McMillan. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Right back to the well. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They've got a little more work to do after that holding call. It's second and long. From the gun. Escapes the pressure to his right. Just gets rid of that one.
Yeah, those comeback routes can be tough to cover defensively, but nice job staying in the receiver's hip pocket, knocking that ball down.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. On the move. Gets rid of it. Left side is Hampton. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Beavers will go for it on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the fourth. Stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Running inside, it's Hughes. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Handoff again. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. 30 short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Moves the pocket. It's Wigman. Caught. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Offense set on first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Between the hashes, it's Walker. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Cougars are flying down the field. Drops back on first down. Fires deep on the run. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
Oh, he's got some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, it's Newberry. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
Wants to go up top on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Out wide right, it's Nolan. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Timeout Houston, their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Tries to do it himself. Got enough for the first down. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. The Cougars are going to use their third and final timeout here. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It fires toward the end zone. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Moving the pocket, it's Wegman. That one just came off his hand badly.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
He wants a big play here late. He's got it on the left. Turns on the Jets. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Defense in press coverage. Wants to throw one first. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And it comes up empty there, but that's exactly what this offense needs to keep doing, man. Keep throwing the football. Like, don't quit. Don't give up. I know you're down a couple of possessions, but you want to show your team, man, that we're always going to fight no matter what the scoreboard is. That's what we are. That's who we are. We're competitive, and we're going to keep getting better, and that's the goal of this squad.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. So now after that holding call, here's second down, and they need 20. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to get rid of it. Unloads in the nick of time.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Never a doubt. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
Step 1 complete. You cut this to a one-possession game. But man, oh man, do you need some more things to go your way. Step 2, we're going to have to kick it up.
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent. Does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this.